Girl, I love this track. Hey, so we are back. What's up, everybody? Welcome. Hey, y'all. Hey, listen, come on in, everybody. We're so excited that you are here because we here. So thank you. Yeah. LA squared in the house.
It's how we do.
This is how we do. So, guys, listen, today we got quite a bit of content to share. We have some real life examples because I think oftentimes, and we'll tell you what we're going to be talking about branding today, but oftentimes when people go from their starting point, which I started in 2016. Karma, you started when?
Really to be online 2013, but really getting serious about my business in 2015.
Okay, so we've been on for a couple of years, and so we thought it would be cool to like talk about the importance of branding, but newer people or people who haven't quite established that yet, and you may be in your second year, third, fourth, fifth year business, and maybe you don't have it the way that you want to be, and you're like, all is lost, and it's not. It really is a process, and you just have to like get started. And so we're gonna take you to the beginning, like where we started. So if y'all have questions today, do me a favor, just drop them in the chat and we will answer them. But for today, if we could just let us like flow through this, stay with us because you're gonna get you a good laugh when we start graphics. Like mine, I'm gonna speak for me. My is hella ugly. Like it looks so whack. It's like what Whitney said, crack is whack, man.
Yes.
Something to show y'all. So whack. I'm just telling you, but we all need to think about and sometimes just see where we started and then be able to see how far we've come to the line. And as business owners, you're always like, you're always in motion. You're always changing. The brand and your branding is going to evolve. And so you're literally going to see it evolve because you know me for where I am now. You know KO for where she is like right now. You know, LA squared for where it is now, you know, and in a way we're in the infant stage of like branding because we officially haven't branded it out yet. So it doesn't mean like your business is bad or you shouldn't start yet because you haven't branded anything out. The branding will evolve, right?
Yes. And it's going to evolve forever. I need people to understand that your brand evolves forever. And the reason that I say that is your brand is what people say about you when you're not in the room. Okay. When you're not in front of them. So it's going to evolve, and it will evolve twofold because one is going to be what people know about you now. And then it's going to be about what people know about you later, what they think they know and what they know. Okay. I need to put that out there. Sorry. Go ahead.
It's out there. It's out there. It's out there. Okay. All right. So can I just tell y'all how much I love Karma? So much so that earlier we were having a conversation and it was so deep. Like she was coaching me on some relationship stuff. And for a minute there, we both looked at each other. We were like, hey, is this running live?
I was like, oh my God, refresh.
All right, I gotta take this off because I'm hot. So I was like,
Ramonica, check the screen.
I was like, girl, we were like, the rating's about to go up because look, I was straight tripping and listening. She was coaching your girl on some stuff. She's like, you gotta do this. And I was like, but she's like, oh, but you're the bald chick. I was like, not in that area. I was like, I'm the bald chick on some business stuff, on some live stream stuff. Hit me with some other stuff. I'm like, wait a minute. We working through this part.
Right? Hello? Well, you know what? I need to say this too. While you're talking about that, for a lot of people, the way you treat your relationships outside of business shows up in your business. True. People know when you're afraid. People know when you're stuttering, when you're not sure, when you don't have it all together. They know, especially women. We got that intuition. True. You know. But here's the beautiful thing about that. It makes you human, and it makes those who want to have somebody that's human in your corner. Other people gonna be like, oh, this is not my person. But then those that stay, those gonna be your super fans.
And listen, that's all we want around here. Teen super fans, because I know it's people that I like see in business and the way that they move, and I love what they're doing. I'm like, ooh, I'm watching. I show up and that's it. The people who I'm not like attracted to, it doesn't mean that I don't have any respect for like what they do. Because I see plenty of people out there killing it, they're crushing it, like they're doing their thing. But I'm like, yeah, they doing good, but I don't resonate that message. Like sink down, like I can't relate. Like, you know, if you someone like you said, oh well, I was with the circus and I used to act the fool for like 5 years, and I rode the elephant and did backflips off the elephant and woo woo woo. I never did that shit, so that's like I'm not. It's not going.
It don't resonate.
Okay, that's real cool, but I'm like, what they got to do with me?
Right. Oh, what they got to do?
Backup dancer. Hey, okay. In other news, on this branding thing, first of all, like I feel like I'm about to pass out. Like it's so hot up in here, so I'm gonna turn this over to you and like go do something to my air because I feel like you can go ahead. You want to start showing them like your branded stuff?
Oh yeah,
like
let me
melt.
Oh, okay. Let me go ahead.
Okay.
Let me get my screen up. Y'all don't be scared, okay? And the reason that we are actually sharing this, don't do your thing, boo. The reason that we actually are sharing this is because we want you to feel comfortable, right? We want you to feel comfortable with showing up. We want you to feel comfortable being yourself, being your absolute, true, authentic self. And we want you to know that no matter where you are in starting your business, you're going to evolve. There are going to be things that stay with you. There are going to be things that leave you, right? Like, this is not my normal setup. You see wait, hold on. You see my vacuum cleaner. You see my workout ball, right? But I'm here. I'm showing up. Is this a part of my branding? This is a part of my everyday life, which is my behind the scenes, right? Okay. So anyway, with that being said, we're going to share some of our old stuff, right? And Ramonica and I were talking about it because I was saying to her, you know what? Even when I didn't know what I was doing online, I knew exactly what I wanted to teach people, where I wanted to be, what my vision for my company was, what the vision for my brand was at that particular time, knowing that as people met me and people came in and went, they would know exactly what I wanted them to know about my brand, right? So let me go on over here and I'm going to show you one of my old things. Now you're going to go like, ooh, for real? You got folks with that? Yeah, I got folks with it. Okay, I wasn't happy about it, but I did get folks with it. So I'm going to flip my screen and let you guys see this. You see this old graphic? Okay, first of all, it wasn't even in my company colors. All right, I was evolving. I was putting stuff up there. You notice that it was from 2015. This was one of the very first programs that I actually taught online. It was the 5 days of Facebook marketing, and it was a small challenge just to get used to being online and helping other people show up online, right? I knew what to do. I just wasn't good at graphics. I'm still not good at graphics, but hey, I can do what I do. All right. And you'll notice just like right here, these were some of the photos. This is newer, right? This is newer because I was evolving at the time, right? I'm not going to show you all my new stuff, but I was showing her some of my additional videos and I was like, ooh, this is like really rough, Let me go ahead and show y'all real quick. This video, that's my baby. Okay. But anyway, she's so much bigger now. Look at this video, y'all. Okay. Can y'all hear that?
Everybody. Okay, so we should be really moving along now. By now, you should be thinking about your affiliate programs or affiliates that you can post for a nominal fee, and people that you work with, and or.
Do you all even notice the change in my voice? Like, seriously, do you notice the change in my voice? Do you notice how I was looking? My pictures were dark. My face was dark. You couldn't see or you couldn't hear anything. None of that, right? None of that. But I was there and I showed up and I evolved after that. So don't be afraid to put yourself out there. You're not going to be 100 unless you're a bomb photographer like Ramonica, or you into graphics designs or whatever. But you got to put yourself out there. Just be conscious about what you want to evolve into. Don't be scared. Don't be scared.
Look, while we were just watching your video, why did I feel like we were having a TikTok moment? You know those videos where people are like watching
duets,
getting the reactions?
The duets.
The duets, man. Yes. I felt like we were just doing one of them because I was like, what? Okay, so look, this is how you finna do when I show my graphics. So listen, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and pull up some stuff from like early 20. Well, I was gonna say 1996. Oh, I was like, anyway, 1996.
Where was that? 1996.
Good. 1996. I was just getting into my corporate career.
Bam! Bam! Bam!
Hello.
I'm over here working on you some new stuff. Okay.
Okay. You know, I'll be checking the mail. I'm like, something coming. Okay, girl, listen. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. Okay. All right, so buckle up because it's about to get ugly.
Okay.
Screen share. Okay, let me go ahead and pull one up. Okay. Yeah, I got one pulled up. Oh my gosh. Y'all finna laugh. I give y'all permission to laugh.
Right.
Y'all have my permission to laugh. Screen share. Share. Boom. Oh, I gotta add it to the stream. Can I do that?
I see it.
You can see it?
Yeah, I see it now.
Oh, boom. Okay.
Well, bam.
So this thing right here. What is this?
This is you giving it a valiant effort.
That's all it was, sis. Like the little stars and everything. I was like, so was I trying to get on like Star Search or I don't even know. And then hold on, I think I got another. Oh,
you was trying to tell him you was a queen, right? Oh, look.
What was I doing? Like, okay, so let me say this because y'all like, what the hell? So at one point I was doing the queen of customer service. And I don't even know how this related to that. So it's just like, I don't know.
You as the queen of customer service, maybe you were telling them about how not to show up like a witch on your phone calls.
Yeah, on Halloween, I guess. And then this one. So like real talk, this was one of the very first graphics that I put up. Mm-hmm. And so as I looked at this, I was like, okay, go the distance. Okay, I was trying to go somewhere with this. I'm just not sure where. So clearly I was going the distance, trying to figure out ish with Canva, my branding, my everything. And then I think I have like one more.
Okay. Oh, that was funny because I noticed that you didn't even you didn't title it. So you didn't title your stuff back in the day?
Girl, nah.
Oh, okay.
Go the distance. Like, and then here was another one. What is this one? What is this?
You all the way up. I don't know. You all the way up.
I'm all the way up. Okay. So enough of that. Okay. But literally, we just wanted to like share. So can we give them some branding tips or maybe share? I know if you want to give some tips, I want to share how I transitioned from that into where I am today.
Oh, that would be awesome. And sure, I'll give a couple of tips. Cool. So the very first tip is, and this is the tip that you hear all the time, but this is one of the reasons why. It's you got to know, like we said to you last week, what problem you solve. Okay. Then you have to know who your ideal client is. Then you can choose colors. Okay. A lot of time, branding is not about what you want. Okay. It's not. It's about what your customers want, need, and don't even understand that they need this up and coming particular thing that you're going to teach them. So if your stuff is all about light and love and your niche is all about self-help and mental therapy, you don't need red. Okay. You need calm colors, light blue, green, sage, earth tone colors, right? Those might not be your favorite, but they will be the favorite of the niche that you're trying to touch. If you bold and popping, well, bam, you go on bold and popping colors, okay? You go on bold and popping colors, right? Now, the people who are into the light blues and the greens, they're gonna be repelled by a fuchsia or a hot pink color, right? Then the very next thing is, I said to you earlier, what do you want people to say about you when you're not in the room? What do you want people to say about your brand when somebody says, oh, I need X, Y, and Z, and they immediately think of you? Because those are the pieces of content that you're going to build. Those are the things that you are going to train your people through your messaging, through your education, through your entertaining post, right? You're going to train them to be able to say those specific things. You're going to brand them, okay? Not like a branded iron. Let's not get into the slave trade thing, but you're going to brand into their mental space exactly what you want them to know about you. And that's branding. Short and simple, that's branding.
And you know what? When I first came onto the scene, I remember my very first coach, I won't even say that person's name, but like they taught me how to build out a course. So they were not a branding person.
Right.
Nicole Roberts Jones, I think I can say her name. So then my next coach was Danya Winningham. She was like all things money. Now, I do remember her always talking about her branding coach, and I think the lady's name was Portia. I just remember her saying, y'all can't afford Portia. Y'all can't afford Portia. So it was like, well, shit, Portia was out. You know, it was like, no, I never even tried to reach out because she made it seem like Portia cost $2.5 million. And so Portia was an untouchable. Okay. And so literally it was like, there was no branding to my madness at all. It wasn't until I started doing some work with Audria Richmond, and then I love her. Rochelle with Rose Reddit did which is her little Audria sheet, and she did the whole uncloned, and she did like a lot of the artwork and stuff behind that. But anyway, it was like, oh, who did that?
Right.
Said Rochelle was untouchable, so it was like I looked her up. I instantly knew like she was the person that I wanted to help me with my branding because I was so attracted to Audrey. As I was like, whoever created this is my person. So much so that when I got on the phone with her, she was like, it's X amount of money. And it was like, I think it was like $1,800. It was like $1,800.
That was good.
Okay. But for me, it was like, I literally just said, okay. It was just like, she's like, I need this much down. Like I did it. I paid the money. Boom, boom, boom. We set up like a Zoom call. She asked me to, pick out different, I guess this is what branding people do. They help you pick out different palettes, colors. They ask you a lot about, what you like, your ideal client, what they like, blah, blah, blah. And then she started to send me patterns and colors and fonts and different things like that. And it was like this. And so I guess each time I was picking out something, it got us closer to what the brand would look like. And I remember kind of sharing it with my audience. So they were kind of waiting for the new branding to drop. So we were all like excited. And I'll never forget getting the stuff. And to be honest with you, even to this day, now I don't use, at the time I was using Ramonica Gamble versus Plishett, which Plishett, for those of you who don't know, it's my middle name. And so I'm like at the tail end of getting a divorce. And so I was like, well, Plishett will never change. So that'll just be like my forever social media name, But anyway, so I just need to like get that part rescripted out. But a lot of the patterns, I still use those. I still use the textures. The colors, I use the basic colors that I got from her. I went in after I learned a little bit more about branding, and I added a little bit more oomph to the colors because I feel like I'm a little bit more amped up, than I was back then, and probably more of the people who felt like I wasn't the bold chick then. I don't think.
Right.
At the time that wasn't me. Even like when I look at the pictures and stuff, it was like, that's not me now. You know what I mean? And so just my audience has evolved. My clients have evolved,
of course,
along with my brand. Like they call me and they're like, can you believe somebody was trying to get some free information from me? And I was like, what would my coach say? Oh, we bold over here, people, you know. And so it was like, now they know what to do. So like, we really are bold and popping. Like it's this whole movement of us. It's not just me, it's us, that we move a certain kind of way. And that's something that came as a result of branding.
Exactly.
And some people may not, know the importance of the branding, which is why I really wanted to share that story. The bold chick and all of that just kind of evolved as a result of some level of the branding.
Right.
Now it just continues. And it's not flawless, now, but I think it definitely gives people a sense of, you want to be able to give people a sense of who you are, but more importantly, the branding is for who you're trying to attract.
Exactly.
And most people like, well, and this was me too. Well, my favorite color is pink. And people are like, well, people don't care nothing about your favorite color being
right.
pink.
Because it ain't about you.
And I was like, well, I don't care. I'm a breast cancer survivor, 12 years, because some people don't know that. So there will always be an element of pink to what I do. Oddly enough, I don't own a lot of pink clothing, but I show up in pink. My tag is pink. Just it's a part of me so that I never forget. Now, it's not that same, sad looking pink that they use for American Cancer Society. This is an amped up version of it, but I'm like, this is a part of me. So usually you're going to see some level of pink in what I do, but it's like, it's not my favorite color. It's just, it's a part of my story that's allowed me to still be here.
Yes.
It's a way for me to represent, hey, shit, I'm still here. Okay. And I'm here because I got a purpose. And the purpose is to like get these women out of their fear zone in business and show them how to really show up powerfully using video to grow and really market their business, amongst some other things. But, that's just like one of my things. I'm like, what are you afraid of? Why are you on the run, from video? And I get it. People are afraid of shit. It's like certain things that scare me. Of course, that's when you have people like, you be like, what? You tripping? And that's me with my folks. What? You tripping?
Right. But you know what? In all honesty, hot pink, aka neon pink, is a color that would attract your ideal client, because red is all about heart-centered emotional passions, right? But when you add a little white into that, that is all about clarity. So getting clear on your passions is a hot pink color, and that would bring your people to you. So yeah. What?
So sis, what you gonna take us out with? Because we over our time, but we drop value. Yeah, we drop
value, but we just talk all value all the time. Okay, so you know what, Ramonica? Oh, that's a good one. What I want to take us out? You know what? I've been taking us out for the last 3 sessions. Why don't you take us out?
Okay, so listen, lean in here, folks. This is LA Squared, one part of it from the Lower Alabama side, coming to you to close it out. Listen, next week, we're going to talk about showing up.
Oh, I love that topic.
And showing up could be video, showing up could be audio, showing up could be post. Showing up is being present. So next week, we're showing up.
Can we talk about showing up with consistency?
Ooh, okay.
Can we talk about that? Can we pull that in there?
It's gonna be we're gonna step on some toes, but yeah, it's so important, because guess what? We talked about before we came on here. We're talking about money making being a habit. And in order to make your money, you got to have some consistency around the things that you do. And one of the things that you have to do is show up. And you may say, well, I don't want to show up every single day. We didn't say that. We said show up. So show up next week.
Yes.
We drop this on, you'll see us 4 o'clock. Show up. It's the time. It's the time.
For you professionals. But for us real folk,
And on that note, we out.